important chief from Nigeria who has created peace amongst the people already and has a major message.
Well, my name is James Oladipo Remo Arukuola Ajagunbadewan Onidera Ofidera from Kwara State, Nigeria. I'm here. I've been invited to come and speak on economic unity and peace around, around among the nations of the world. Just like I was telling Dr. Judy a little while ago, there was a community. There were two communities in my, in Kwara State, namely Ofa and Irile, and they've been at loggerheads for a very, very long time. I mean, actually, they've been killing one another. And just a little while ago, on the 9th of April, when I was doing my celebrating my 12th anniversary on the throne, I ended up inviting both monarchs to my community, Idera, and a miracle happened. They made peace, and I'm hoping and I'm still praying that the peace persists and reigns, amongst those communities. So in doing that, if this can happen among nations around the world, it would be a great thing. Most especially Israel and Palestine. Believe me, we need peace. We don't need wars any longer. We don't need to continue fighting. We need to be at peace amongst one another. And if we can do this, the world will be a better place than before.
As a psychologist, Dr. Judy Kuryansky, and an advisor to Ambassador Torriello from Sao Tome and Principe, we are very committed to the issue that not only the arts is important for humanity and peace, but people who have in their hearts this issue that they really can bring others together. So there is something about you that had this idea that did bring them together. You call it magic, but it is really also your energy. So what is it about you?
Well, I don't know exactly what it is about me. I guess it's the people person in me. I used to be a professional wrestler, before I was made king. I wrestled here in the United States, and I actually won the world championship in 1988. And in 2004 they made me king, and I thank God because my reign has brought peace in my domain, and even in Kwara State as a whole. So I attributed it to being a people person, and hopefully God will continue to allow me to do this.
I read about you, and I read about his history as a wrestling champ.
God.
And at the United Nations, we know that sports is very important for young people in order to learn certain messages about peace and harmony. So what lesson would you communicate about the use of sports?
Well, sports is a thing of peace. It's a way to bring people together from all over the world. And, regardless of ethnicity, regardless of where you're from, regardless of tribe, regardless of country, it's a way of bringing peace. That's what the Olympics is for. The Paralympics, the regular Olympics. And it's a way to bring peace amongst nations around the world, especially the youth.
Now, one would say wrestling means, and you throw the man down. You have to pin the other man down. So how do you reconcile that with peace?
Well, after you do that, you make peace. It's not that we're fighting against one another. We don't hate one another. It's a sport. It's sport entertainment. So by the time you finish, you shake hands and make peace.
That's beautiful. And since Muhammad Ali has just left us,
oh my
and
God.
I know you have feelings about him, so what would you say about that?
Well, one thing is Muhammad Ali did a whole lot for people all around the world, especially when he went to Africa, when he went to Zaire, the rumble in the jungle, him and Joe Frazier. And Muhammad Ali was a person of peace. He, preached peace. And he preached harmony around the world. And he was well loved. He was well loved amongst the people, amongst the youth, amongst the Muslims, amongst the Christians, all over the world. So, nobody would say they hated Muhammad Ali. I just watched, the procession of the burial procession. I felt touched. But hey, his time came, and he spent it well.
there are some female chiefs that you have in Nigeria, right? And so now we have a woman for the first time running for a major political party for the presidency. What do you think about those gender issues, since this is a very important United Nations issue?
I wish her the very best. I've followed Hillary Clinton for quite some time, and I love the husband. I love the husband, Bill, and Bill did very well. And Hillary has been good. She was, right next to him all the while he was governor, while he was president, and then she became Secretary of State, and she did very well. So, hey, why not? My wife is my pillar. Believe me, she's been my God-sent angel, and she's right there with me. And if she can do it, believe me, Hillary Clinton will do good for America.
With chiefs like this, Nigeria is lucky, and so are we here at the UN and in America. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, can you just take a picture with
NTV, African Vision. How are you doing, brother? I'm doing great.